Hey there, it's your Avon lady, Chris Arnold, and I have your product picks for campaign 25 of 2023. Of course, we still have all of our awesome holiday products in here. What's left, because of course all of our holiday is limited edition. So if there's anything that you just got to have, you're going to want to get it as soon as possible before it sells out. We've already had quite a few things sell out already. That we're no longer able to get. But I did have a few new things I wanted to share. First up is our 3 new shades of our Glimmer nail lacquer. And these specific shades are our Matte-llic crystals nail lacquer. So it's a metallic matte. And we have 3 new shades. I actually only have 2 of them. We have not been able to get the rose citrine yet. We're still waiting for that. We had a bit of a delay on those getting into our warehouse. But we do have the Stolen Sapphire, which is this kind of really pretty blue color, and our Smoky Quartz, which is this really pretty kind of silvery gray color. So they've got a little bit of a metallic look to them, but they're also a matte finish. And no worries, if you like the glossier finish, like you like these colors, but you like a glossier finish, you can always take our Glimmer nail top coat and go over the top of those with that to get that shiny top coat. When I first applied them on here, it looked like maybe the shiny texture of this nail form wasn't going to let it took a minute to dry down to the matte finish. So I didn't have time to change my entire manicure over because we're just kind of finishing up the holiday week and I haven't had a chance to switch out my whole manicure to the mattes. But I did do one of each of those on top of my regular manicure that I already had on there. So just a really cool, fun, new look. I kind of like the matte look in nails sometimes. It's a nice, more subtle, kind of classy look. But I like that we get these fun colors like the blue, and then you can actually see on the model the rose citrine is just going to be a fantastic color as well, and I really can't. That's going to be my favorite of the 3 when I get a hold of it. So I'll have to remember to show that to you guys when I get it. So yeah, new Matte-llic, so matte-llic, yeah, metallic crystal nail lacquer. Added that there. We do have some new jewelry that I wanted to share. We have a few new sets of jewelry, but I just really wanted to share this one because I was like, the pieces that look a little bit different from what you see from season to season. So this is our Iridescent Elegance. It's a mother of pearl authentic abalone collection, and it's a 3-piece collection. Well, really 4 pieces because this set is 2 pieces. So you have the necklace and earring set, and hopefully I can zoom that in so you can see how pretty. The thing I like about the abalone is like every little piece of it is different. So every one of these is going to look a bit different, going to have a different look to it. So you've got the earrings, and for size comparison, these are 1/2 inch diameter, and this is a 1 inch diameter. I'm going to try one more time to get the necklace in really close there so you can see that. So you've got the abalone, and then you've got a couple of just kind of clear crystals in that setting. You've also got the pull cord bracelet, and that does not say, but that's probably about 3/4 of an inch across. Oh, try to get that a little bit clearer. Sometimes the camera doesn't like to zoom in right. So you can see that. And that's that same pull cord type bracelet, kind of like the bow bracelet that I got. And just in case I didn't show on the earlier video, I just like to tuck the ends. I just kind of wrap them around there and tuck them in if you don't like having the ends flopping around there. And then I really wanted to get this because I was curious as to how these were working. So this is a stretch ring. So there's the pendant on the ring. But the way it works so that it's a one size fits most is the band itself is stretch. So this one is in segments, and it just slides right on, super comfortable. Doesn't pinch or anything. I know that would be kind of a concern when you've got pieces that come apart. It doesn't pinch, but it's a nice, really pretty kind of cocktail ring size, and you know, fits most. I can switch it to a different finger, and like it's a little bit looser on my ring finger, but it fits these two fingers quite well. So, but yeah, I wanted to check out, I was curious how the stretch band on the rings work, so I wanted to get that one to check that out. So that's the Authentic Abalone collection there. And this is, I don't think this one's, I think this one's been out. This, the Sunburst collection, that's another one that's kind of a different look from the typical. And then the last thing I wanted to share was just a really, really, really good sell on a really popular fragrance. So this is our Faraway Bali. And this was the one that last, in 2022 in the spring, going into summer, we introduced the Faraway Bali. And it was so incredibly popular, it sold out in one campaign. And it was a limited edition fragrance at that time, so we had no plans to bring it back. But because it sold out so quickly earlier this year, we brought it back and added it to our permanent collection. So we do have it all the time now, but our lowest price this year, only $9.99. So that is a fantastic deal. The regular sale price on that is around $18, and the regular price is $25. So that's less than 50% off. So you guys know I don't usually mention, you know, prices or sales or anything like that. This was such a great deal. I had to make sure everybody knew about it. So hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful weekend, whatever time of week this is finding you. And I will see you again in a couple of weeks.